Now, after 1, we'll talk about magic as well as UFOs, because we're having more of your scares. What scares you? Let me know, okay? 08453 009956. And I mentioned zombies earlier and chatted to Birmingham author David Moody. Now, apparently, Birmingham is a hot spot for zombie activity. No, I don't mean real zombies, I mean events based on them. Next weekend there's something called 2.8 Hours Later happening in the city. It's apparently like a treasure hunt, but people taking part have to avoid being infected by people who are dressed up as zombies. And this summer there's a charity event called the Birmingham Zombie Walk. Now, Jamie's called up to talk about this. I'll have a chat with him next. BBC WM
95.6. Lunch with Caroline Martin.
Call 08453 009956.
BBC WM 95.6.
Now we're talking about the Birmingham Zombie Walk, and Jamie called in. Hi, Jamie.
Hi, Caroline.
Are you in charge? Are you the organiser of the Birmingham Zombie Walk?
Well, I both co-organised with my business partner and among loads of volunteers, but I founded it back in 2009.
Okay. Now, why a zombie walk then, Jamie?
I used to do like flash mobs and stuff in the city, and I think someone may have suggested to me, you should do something zombie related. And I know there was one that happened in Manchester, so I thought, let's try it out and see how it goes. And we only got a few people for the first one, but since then it really has grown quite big.
So talk us through what it's all about then. What is it? I mean, it's a zombie walk. What do you do? Where do you go? And what does it entail?
Well, we take over the park behind the new Birmingham Library, we have done since 2009, and everybody pays a minimum donation to get their makeup done and to be looked at like a zombie, and all that goes to Birmingham Children's Hospital.
Okay.
And then the idea is that everyone walks around town as zombies, like a mass horde of zombies that sort of take over the city for an hour or two.
And how many people do you generally get doing it?
Well, in the first one, we probably had maybe 30, 40, but last year we saw a couple of thousand people turn out, which was absolutely awesome.
That must have been really freaky for people that were just walking around town, coming across you lot walking around. So, I mean, how much was raised?
Last year we raised £642, which is quite a big amount, but we want to sort of get about 10,000 mark this year.
Right.
So see if we can raise more than that.
So how do people get involved if they want to come do this then, Jamie?
Well, it's primarily organised on Facebook, so we've got a Facebook page. If they head over to facebook.com/Birmingham Zombies, we've also got a website, birminghamzombies.com as well.
And is there a big fascination with zombies? I knew nothing about zombies, and I really wasn't that interested in zombies at all. But I just have read a book by David Moody about zombies taking over, and it completely, absolutely freaked me out, to be honest with you. It's one of those books you start reading and you can't put it down until you got to the end, and then I realised there's another 4 or 5 of them to go. But there's just something pretty gruesome about them.
Yeah, they are quite gruesome, especially like TV shows like The Walking Dead. They've definitely got more popular over the years, but it is something that is quite popular amongst young people and all crowds, to be honest.
So people want to get involved in this and join on, and you said that you can get the makeup done as well. How long does that take then to get you to look like a zombie?
Yeah, well, last year we did like sort of 3 tiers. We did like a basic package, and then we did like a medium one, and then we did like the VIP, where they sort of went with latex and stuff for the VIP one.
Right.
And obviously it goes up in price, but all the money goes to Birmingham Children's Hospital.
So when's this absolutely? When's it taking place then, Jamie? When's it happening?
This year's event's happening on Saturday, the 20th of July.
Right, okay. And if people want to get in touch or find out more, as you say, you've got a Facebook page where we'll put that link on our wall, if that's okay with you then.
Yeah, that'd be great, yeah.
And just before you go, I mean, zombies, they give me cause for concern, and I think that, I don't know, I think I'm more scared of spaceships, to be quite honest with you, but is there anything that you're particularly scared of?
It is quite scary. If it was to happen in real life, then yeah, I'd probably be quite scared. But I think with all the experience, I'd be prepared for a zombie apocalypse.
Oh, come on then. How would you deal with it? If there was a zombie apocalypse, what would you do? Where would you go?
I'd find a good place to hide out that's quiet. You'd round up a good group of mates that sort of know what they're doing.
Providing they weren't zombies by then.
Yeah, hopefully there wouldn't be zombies by then. But if they weren't, I'd take them all out and hide out somewhere good.
Right, okay then. Well, if you know of any spots, let us know. Well, actually, you're not going to, are you? Because we'll all head there. Listen, Jamie, nice talking to you. Thanks for coming on, all right?
You too. Thanks a lot, Caroline.
Take care. Good luck with it all.
Bye.
The danger is that now I'll convince myself that zombies exist. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it'll be like that time when I did that show on spaceships, drove home at speed, I got stopped by the policeman who said, "Why were you going anywhere in such a rush?" And I said, "Sorry, Mr. Policeman, I thought I was being followed by a spaceship." He looked at me as if I was barking mad, and I proceeded on, £60 lighter and 3 points. So there we are. Let that be a lesson to you. Don't get taken in completely. I was only a little bit over the speed limit, but even so, I really genuinely thought there's a spaceship coming down the expressway. I've got to get home. I've got to get home.
Lunch with Caroline Martin.
Call 08453 009956.
BBC WM 95.6.